Buddy, what's going on? Yeah, it's Sunday. It's that time. Here we are again, another Sunday, guys. It's cold as hell outside, too. I'm gonna see who's gonna be first in here tonight. We on time. 8 o'clock on the dot. You know, I got my Indiana sweatshirt on, repping where I live. Yeah. So we're gonna see who's gonna be first in here tonight. But yeah, it's cold. Red with the 20s. What's up, brother? Yes, let me adjust me a little bit. Thanks for hitting that like button on the way. Hey, Sublime, what's up? Um, 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 um. Yep, it's cold out there, boy. Sheesh. But tomorrow it's supposed to be in the 20s. So, yeah. And then by weekend, it's supposed to be almost 50. So this weather really bipolar. For real, for real, for real, for real. But I got a lot of stuff to talk about, man. I got some informational news to tell you guys about. Y'all see me and old girl back there at Iron Gate. Where you at, man? You must be in Florida somewhere. Where you at, Sublime? I know you always going some doggone where. Oh, that's what I figured. I figured, hey, Angela, I figured you was in Florida. It's about your time when you usually go. So, yeah. Uh-huh. Did you drive down or did you fly down? You probably drove or had your car shipped. One of them two. What'd you do? Man, Florida weather. Oh, you drove the ship? What? Okay. 71. Oh, wow. Yeah, Florida's nice this time of year. That's cool, man. I'm glad you made it down there safe. Traveling Mercy's coming back whenever you come back. It's it's gonna get better around here, man. It's gonna get better around here. Cause it's supposed to be. It was brutal yesterday and today. It's 6 o'clock. I mean 6 o'clock. It's 6 degrees right now. No. Oh, okay. Right now it's 6 degrees above zero. Tomorrow's supposed to be 25. Tuesday 38. Wednesday 41. Thursday 48. Guys, it's gonna be crazy. And you know the good thing about the weather around here, if anybody in Chicagoland area, man, you know, my brother CJ is having his Christmas uh, giveaway this coming Saturday on the 20th. So the 20th gonna be nice, cause last year was kind of chilly, you know. Um, let's see. Saturday's supposed to be like 42. That's gonna be cool. You know what I'm saying? So 2 degrees. Yeah, but you ain't at your house, so it don't matter, Sublime. But yeah, so anybody in Chicagoland area, man, CJ is doing his Christmas giveaway this coming Saturday from 4 to 6. I'll be there. You know, I'll be there helping out, serving food or whatever he need me to do. You know, that's my brother, man. So, yep. Unfortunately, we can't win nothing, but it don't mean nothing. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, he back in town. Yeah, he left Texas to come back to this. But at least the weather, just yesterday and today is the two coldest days. Once we get through them, we good. Cause it's gonna be crazy this week. But anyway, yeah, just to let you guys know, if y'all in the Chicagoland area, it's gonna be at Crusader Customs, uh, This coming Saturday from 4 to 6. I'll be there helping out like I always do. I helped them out, help serve food and stuff last year. Oh, I know. Last year at the Thanksgiving turkey giveaway and the Christmas giveaway. So, yep. So I'm looking forward to that. That's a lot of fun, man. I guess the gang gonna come out. So, hey, it's all good, man. The more the merrier. So, yep. Yeah, Sublime. I wouldn't mind being in some 70-degree weather right now too, but you know how that go. Hey, this the Midwest, guys. I ain't gonna say I've been slacking, but I'm gonna get to my dealerships this week and next week and bring y'all some fresh new content, man. Yeah. I'll probably go to Gateway first, because Gateway is closer. I ain't been to Gateway since, man, have I been this year? Yeah, I think I went once this year. I mean, twice, maybe twice this year. I don't know, but I gotta go back. The inventory is always turning over there. So I might try to do that this week. Hey, Joe. Yeah, man. I was watching the Bears game, and then I was watching the Packers lost. So that's good. So that game, the game coming up between the Packers and the Bears gonna be real special. But yeah, I was watching a few football games today. Went and checked my Powerball tickets. No, I didn't win because I be in here probably screaming, hollering, and jumping around or whatever. Now it's $1.1 billion, and that's Tuesday or Wednesday. I can't remember whatever day they pull it. I spent $10, guys. $10. You see that? That's all I spend. I don't give a darn if it was 50 million. I ain't gonna spend but $10. That's all I'm gonna spend. So I pick my own numbers. Well, $12. I pick my own numbers, and then I get one quick pick. So that's $12. That's all I ever spend. And only do that when it's big money. So, hey, gotta do what you gotta do. Hey, but like the old saying, you can't win if you don't play. So, that's what I do. I play a little bit every once in a while. I don't want like $8 and $10 and whatever. But like I said, I'm gonna make sure I get my tickets on Tuesday, because I think the drawing is Wednesday. It's Wednesday and Saturday. Okay, all right, man. Sublime. Hey, let me know if you're going to Tuner this year, guys. I'm gonna do my Tuner Galleria the first week in January, like I always do. I always put my app in January and get it over with, so that I don't have to worry about it no more. Only thing they'll have to do, okay, is send me, my load-in time, which I try to get the earliest load-in time I can get. So, and yeah, guys, I'm staying down there again. This will be my third year in a row staying, so I don't have to worry about staging the car, leaving, going home, driving back in the morning. Nah, I just I'll just stay in the Hilton, walk across the thing, and always asking for an extra hour, 1 o'clock um, uh, checkout time. They always give it to me anyway, so it's all good. It's better that way, man. That way, like I did last year, I stage the car early as I can, go to my room. Hey, Leon, what's going on? Go to my room, check in, then I go film the World of Wheels and get that video out the way. So that video is already done. I do that on Friday, because there's not a lot of people there on Friday, because that's the first day. So get that out the way, then go downstairs, get my footage. You know what? Because first thing in the morning, I'm gonna be up I'm gonna be up early, eat breakfast, and then film the tuna gallery before everybody get in there. Like I always, this will be my third year in a row doing it. So that way, it's no music. I ain't got to worry about no copyright, none of that. I just gonna get to shoot the video, get it out of the way. I might do some reels in between or something, but that's how I've been doing it. So all that I won't have to worry about no copyright. So because the DJ be jamming. So oh, thanks, Leon. I appreciate it. Yeah, guys. So that's the plan. I do mine like the first week in January. So get it out of the way. So knock that on out. So then I ain't got to worry about nothing. Then all I have to worry about is my load-in time and making sure I got a fourth of a tank of gas. I'm gonna probably take the car out. Don't know. Maybe this weekend. I'm gonna pull old girl. She ain't been out the garage since I changed some hoses. Yeah. I was gonna take out the garage the other day, hey Taurus, but I didn't. But see, it's supposed to rain on Thursday. So maybe to get that salt dust don't really bother me, guys. I'm gonna be honest with you. That little salt dust ain't gonna do nothing. All you gotta do is, go to a car wash with an undercarriage or whatever. That little salt dust ain't gonna hurt nothing. But I think I'm gonna take it out maybe Friday or maybe Saturday. I ain't driving it to I'm driving the rental 2.0 to CJ's Christmas thing, but I might pull it out the garage. Who knows? Might pull it out Tuesdays. Tuesday's supposed to be nice. Let me see. Tuesday, 38, sunny. I might pull it out Tuesday. Just go around the block or something and put it back in the garage. Just a little something. So, and like I say, guys, the final video for the rental 2.0 is coming too. But it's been so cold and snowing and stuff, I ain't had a chance to shoot it. So I'm going to shoot that video. I don't know, because basically everything is done. I still got to tally up the total price of everything. And I'm going to show y'all in the video. So, everything is done. I just got the trans flush done, which I had to do before 100,000 miles. So that's done. I just got that done at 90, I think 96. So, and my service advisor told me it's never been done. The previous owner, like I told y'all before, y'all heard me say this 100 times. He did no maintenance on the car. He just drove the snot out the car till he traded it in. So that's done. That was the biggest ticket item out of everything. That's done. The radiator and AC condenser's done. The brakes are done. The front tire's done. The throttle, electronic throttle body, I did that myself. That's done. Basically everything's done. It needs a new the rental 2.0 needs a new what is that? Pressure pump or something. It just came in the mail today, but I'm not gonna worry about that. That's neither here nor there. That's just whenever I want to do it, because I'm gonna do it myself. But all the major stuff is done. All the so it's a brake booster pump, but it leaks. So it looks like it's the rear main seal, but it's not. And I just had it at the dealership, and they was telling me they want all this exorbitant amount of money. They want like $1,300 to $1,700 to change it. I said, nah, that's all right. So I looked at a video on YouTube. I'm gonna change it myself. It'll take me about an hour and a half to do myself. I'm gonna do it myself, guys. I'm gonna do it myself. Yeah. If I could change if I could do the blower motor in Old Girl and AC condenser, radiator, fans, and old girl, I think I could do that too. So I looked at a video to do that too. Come on, man. So when I just changed all the radiator hoses myself, bled the system and everything. Come on, man. I'm not giving Volkswagen all that doggone money, man. That's crazy. So, and you know what? And I'm not even worried about doing it. I probably won't even do that to the spring. I mean, I might do it. Might stick it in the garage and do it. Who knows? But it's not gonna affect the way the car drives or anything. I just gotta, you know, keep an eye on the oil level. That's all. And it's not a major leak. It's just a little seepage thing. But I'm not even worried about that. But the the uh the pump came today about 4:30. So I have the part. It's just a matter of me taking time and doing it. So I ain't worried about that. But basically, everything else is done on the rental 2.0. It's been I had the car since let's see when I get that doggone car. April. The first week or second week in April. Yep. Stole the car actually, but hey, we get them like that. But I done put not a lot of money, but if it was dealership money, yeah, I'd have spent a lot. But luckily, y'all know One Stop Muffler and Brake, they sponsor my YouTube channel. They take care of me, so they did the bulk of the work. They did the bulk of the work. They did the heavy lifting. And like I said, I had to take it back to Volkswagen to get the brake flush because it's a special machine because the transmission on that car is sealed. It's no dipstick. So, I had to take it back there to get that done. But it's done now. It runs good, everything. It was running good before I got it done, but the I did some research and they said if you're gonna do it do it before 100,000 miles. So I got the car at 89,000 and it's now 96,000. So I just went on. I knew it was a big ticket item. They gave me a little break on it though, from what they previously quoted me, but I had to take it back there. So I got that done. She got a full bill of health except for that pump, but that pump ain't. It's not. It's not affecting anything except a small oil leak, which I don't even worry about that because it's not. Like it's running out or something. It's just a little seepage. It's a seepage thing. So but I get that done. So I'm gonna start getting that together too. All the receipts. I'm gonna add everything up because, like I said, a lot of the stuff I did myself. So, like the air filter I did myself, the cabin filter I did myself, the electronic throttle body I installed that myself and everything. I did all that myself. I mean, some things you can do yourself if you got like a scanner and good tools and stuff. They want it a whole bunch of money to do that too. I mean, dealerships charging $250 an hour now. You know, Mercedes, you know, Volkswagen, all they up there. So I ain't gonna worry about it. But like I said, One Stop Muffler and Brake, man. Emery and Tom, man, they always take care of me, man. They did the radiator, they did the radiant condenser all at one time. Hey, Michael Benson, what's up? They did that. They took care of changing the spark plugs and the valve cover gasket at the same time. They did that. That's major because it was the valve cover gasket had never been changed. The radiator was original and the AC condenser were original. So the radiator was leaking when I bought it, and I knew that was gonna be a big ticket item too. So that was actually the second to the last thing that I did. So, but everything's been taken care of. All I got left is the pump, which I ain't worried about it. I'll change it when I change it. Now that I got the pump, so Yep. So we'll see. Maybe Tom will do it for me. Maybe he won't. I don't know. But I looked at a video. It's easy, man. And it's so funny, guys, that the video, it was so many comments that people said, thank you for this video because the Volkswagen dealership wanted an exorbitant amount of money to change this. And half the people that made comments did it themselves. So if they can do it, I can do it. I looked at the video 3 times. It's easy. Ain't hard at all. So, but that's just, whenever I get ready to change it, I'm going to change it. So I'm not even worried about that. That's on the low end of the totem pole. All the major stuff is done. Only thing I haven't done. No, I didn't go. I didn't make it to Birdie, man. I would have made it. I was gonna go, but then I didn't go. Yeah, that thing, $25 million. I didn't get a chance to see it. I saw the videos. I saw that Steve Hamilton brought out a couple of cars. Hey, like I said, guys, I can't go to everything. This is the first time I missed the Birdie clothing drive in 3 years. So it snowed that morning because I was actually going to pull old girl out and take her. But I didn't go. But that's all right. Like I said, I can't go to everything. You know what, guys? Can't make everything, but, you know, it's all good. Got some stuff coming up. I got to get to my dealerships. I'm gonna shock y'all. I'm gonna have some new content coming. If not this week, probably next week. Of course, you know, at the Christmas thing, I probably just post a picture of the gang up on my Instagram and my TikTok. But you know, that's CJ's event. He gonna film it, so you don't intrude on people's stuff like that. But yeah. I wish I could have seen it. I saw it. I saw it in the videos, guys. $25 million car. Dude had it out in the dang snow. Steve Hamilton had his $3 million Hennessy out and his Bugatti Chiron Sport. Yeah. He don't give a damn, no way. Oh yeah, like I said, I'm still gonna get me a mic, guys. I just haven't decided when I'm gonna get it yet. I'm getting one. I might invest in me a camera. I don't know yet. I'm thinking about it. But then again, you know what? I said this before. I've been filming. January will be 8 years. January 26th will be 8 years of YouTube. Oh, I hear you. And I've been using my, you know, I had different phones in 8 years, but I ain't worried about it. Oh, I know. I had them for my other phone, but I haven't gotten them for my new phone yet because I got a 16 Pro. I still got my 13, but I'm just saying. I'm thinking about getting me a camera. I'll let y'all know if I do it now. I'm gonna play with it to make sure everything good before I let y'all, unveil it to you guys. But yeah, yeah, this the coldest it's been around these parts in a while. So at least we didn't get no more snow. So we might get a break for a while. I don't know. I mean, this the Midwest. I mean, you got to get used to it. But man, we ain't had no brutal cold like this in a minute. But at least we didn't get any more snow. Cause like I said before, if you get a pocket, if I get one, I'm gonna get a pocket, guys. CJ been on my butt about getting one anyway. So yeah, I remember one of the videos. He said, "Catfish, you got a camera?" I said, "No." I said, "I'm still using my phone, but I use a phone holder when I use my phone." So, and I'm thinking about getting me some glasses too, guys. But that's only gonna be for POV because you can't really film a car with glasses on. you'd have to lay on your belly to get, you know. I mean, it's certain things. Okay, if to get certain things, you still have to get down there and get, you know, and you standing up. Now, I'm probably gonna invest in me some glasses too, but I won't be. I'll be using them for other things besides, you know, up close and personal, you know, car stuff. Cause you can't get down low like that. But anyway, it's a it 26 gonna be. I mean 26. A year 2026 gonna be should be a good year. So I'm gonna do some new stuff and you know whatever. But hey, Kenneth Hudson. So you know, but I'm seriously thinking about getting me a pocket, man, and try it and see. Because a lot of times you can film instead of pulling out your phone, you can just that thing's so little, man. But I'm on the fence, but I probably will. But I'm so comfortable with my phone, guys, and it does such a great job, you know. But I am gonna get some mics. I've been saying that, and I found the ones I want to get. I got them saved on Amazon. Hey, babes, I got them saved on my Amazon thing, so I know which ones I want. So, and they in the middle of the road. You can get some cheap ones. You know, it's like anything, good, better, best. So I got the better ones. I didn't get the best ones, but you know, I asked what up. So you know, but I am gonna get some. I'm gonna get me some. So, yeah. Like I said, that video when I had to B-roll the whole thing, man, that's crazy. That's my first time since I've been on YouTube that I had to do that. But it was such a good video, guys, that I couldn't just not put the video up. Louisville, what? Is that cold in Louisville? It was cold all over, guys. It was cold all over. Like I said, I went out the house once yesterday to play my. Oh no, I went to Harbor Freight because they had a sale on AAA batteries and AA batteries. So they had AAA batteries, a pack of 24 for $4.99, and a pack of AA's for $5.99. That's a good price. So I bought a pack each, and I bought some Lucas um, injector cleaner and put it in the rental 2.0. So, yeah, I spent like 17 bucks or something, whatever. So yeah, I did that. Then I played my lottery numbers, and I came in the house. I ain't been back out till a little while ago. I went, like I said, I went to check the numbers right down the street. So that's about it. It's too cold to be outside, man. Man, please, it's cold as mug out there. When I was in the car, I said 10 degrees above zero, but at least the wind ain't blowing hard. And I got over 3/4 of a tank of gas. I always keep gas in all my cars, guys. I keep gas in all my cars. But the tip, I'm going to tell y'all a little tip. I think I told you this before. When you put your car for the winter, don't fill it up to the neck. Put it to 3/4. That leaves some air in there. Give it a little chance to breathe. Don't want to, I mean, I know a lot of people don't even start their cars up. But, you know, I always take mine out. I'm waiting on them to send me my invoice for my insurance so I can pay it because it's due the 25th of January. So I go from January to January. I got Haggerty. So they going to send it to me, and I just write them a check. I will send them a money order. So I already got the money put aside, guys. Mine's like $475 or something a year. It's not bad. And then I got the amount that I set for my car, which I ain't gonna tell y'all, ain't none of your business. But I got a good amount set in case something happened, old girl, which I hope nothing ever happens to her. But they gonna give me a nice little piece of change if something do happen to her, which I hope nothing never happens to that car. But you know what I'm saying. But it's an old car, and as I saw this past car season, she broke on me not once but twice. A garage with a lift. I know. I don't know. I have no idea, man. I don't know people put lifts in their personal garages. I don't know nobody that got a garage to rent. They got a lift in it. But the car's 33 years old, and like I said, early in the year she put me down for a minute. Then the water pump went out, and my mechanic said that it wasn't the original water pump. It said that when they rebuilt the engine, they put a water pump in, but I don't know. He said they did some foul stuff, which I ain't gonna mention. So that's okay. I got brand new Beck Only on there now, so I should be good. You know, for the rest of the as long as I had a car. So water pumps don't go out that often. So, but the engine got rebuilt in that car in 2011. And this is 2025. So water pump lasted, it did its thing. Hey Lefty, what's up? You know what I'm saying? So I asked him, was it original? He said no. So when they rebuilt the engine in 2010, going into it was done March of 2011. That's a long time ago, guys. So anyway, bro, my Mercedes Benz tech took care of all that and all the rest of the stuff I needed. So I have not seen a hobby shop with a lift. Oh, you can buy you one. They sell them. The little ones. They not bad. They about $300-400. They don't lift it all the way, but the ones that you can buy the little I don't know what you call them. A lot of detailers use them. That that you can lift your car up and stuff. Because a lot of even mobile detailers, they put them in the back of their truck and they just raise the car up a little. I don't need them. I don't be going in that and to that kind of detail. But they about $400. Yep. But I'm good. Old girl in the garage, it's about, I checked the thermostat earlier. It was 45 in there. 36 in Dallas. Woo. 1,300. Woo. That's a lot. You can find some little marketplace and find some used ones. See, that's the best way to do it. If you want something like that, go on marketplace and get some used ones, slightly used. People selling everything on marketplace, man. I done bought some pretty nice stuff on marketplace. Pimpin TV put me on my son put me on marketplace, man. Daddy, you want to find something, find it on marketplace. So you can find some nice stuff, cars, jewelry, shoes, anything you want, you can find it on marketplace, man. Yep. But like I say, man, I'm coming up on my 8th year YouTube, man. Just having fun, living life. I'm an old man now. But you know what, though? That was the best decision I ever made back in 2018 to start a YouTube channel, because I got to meet all of you guys and some other people, man. It's fun, man. It's a family, man. Having fun, getting to meet new people, go places, and all kinds of stuff, man. So, yep. So, I'm gonna ride the ride till the ride stop. That's all I'm gonna say. You still gotta do your due diligence, but I'm just, like I said, I'm enjoying myself, man. Just chilling, having a good time, seeing what everybody else doing, you know. Yep. So that's all I can ask for. I'm right now in this present moment, I'm in great health. Let me knock on wood, but hey, enjoying it. Like I said, the 2026 season is coming up. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Uh, I hope to meet some more people, go some places that I haven't gone before, see some cars that I haven't seen, and I'm mad about that car that I didn't see either. Hey, serial number 001, guys. $25 million worth of car, and dude had it out in the snow. Hey, I knew it was gonna be some cars there, but I would have drove old girl like I said. But when I woke up, the streets was tacky, and I really didn't want to be bothered. If the streets had been totally dry, even with the little salt dust, yeah, I'd have pulled old girl out the garage. But it wasn't like that, and I missed that one. But it's okay. Yep, I missed that one. And it was. I know it was a good show. The Birdie clothing drive is always, and they actually had a good day. It was about 30, 32 degrees. It snowed in the morning, then everything dried up, but okay, I saw the videos. So it's all good. I mean, hey, can't make everything. I done made a lot. I still gotta add up how many shows I went to. I went to what? I do 23 last year. I know I probably did 30 something this year. Yeah. So I try to make it to as many as possible and bring y'all as much footage as I could. So, you know, without being, without having to B-roll anything. But sometimes you got to do what you got to do. And like I said, that video from the car wash was my first time ever in almost 8 years of YouTube B-rolling almost a whole video. I had to, but I mean it was some good cars there, so that's what I did. Like I said, you gotta adapt. You gotta be like a chameleon, man. Adapt to the situation. But it's all good. Gotta do what you gotta do. But like I said, man, it's gonna be another year, man. Another year. Man, I feel good though, guys. I ain't gonna lie. I feel really good. Really good. Really good. So we gonna see what 26 bring. So I hope it's a good year. I want to, and guys, I forgot to tell you, I'm down 20 pounds too. Yeah, down 20, about, not quite 20, probably about 17, 16, 17, 18, something like that. Yeah. I had got up there, man. Remember the pictures I was showing y'all last Sunday? Whew. Man. Yep. Well, I feel better. I'm trying to keep it on I'm gonna try maybe lose 5 more. But you gotta keep yourself in shape, you know. Yep. Yep. But like I said, I ain't mad at myself. I'm proud of myself. You know. Gotta keep on grinding, keep on moving, keep on, got blinders on, just look straight ahead and keep it moving, man. Yep. But I hope everybody is doing good. Staying warm, but you only had 2 days of cold. So starting tomorrow, it's gonna feel like summer compared to the day. 20, what I want to say, 28 tomorrow. No, 25 tomorrow and sunny. Yep. 38 Tuesday. I might bring the car out Tuesday. Wednesday gonna be 40. Thursday gonna be 48, but it's supposed to rain. They saying. Let me see. It rained early, then remaining cloudy with showers in the afternoon. 48, falling to 35. Chance of rain, 80%. Rainfall near a quarter of an inch. Okay. Not bad. Well, we'll see. But I am gonna probably bring it out the garage sometime this week and drive her real quick. Maybe drive about 10 miles or so. Put it back in the garage. Cause like I said, I don't like to let her sit, the whole duration. Some people do, but I just ain't one of them. And like I said, a lot of people, when they put their cars up, they just put storage, storage insurance on in case something happened to it. But see, when you do an antique policy, I'm just letting you guys know if you don't know, your policy is 365 days, 24/7. It runs a whole year, a whole calendar year. So you don't have to worry about, storage or nothing, none of that. A lot of people take their, when you get storage, it's cheaper than your, but my insurance so cheap that I don't have to worry about that. I think my insurance is $475 a year. That's nothing. So you know what I'm saying. So if it's a nice day, ain't no snow, no major salt on the road, I pull my car out because it's insured the whole year. I mean, but teachers on everybody gonna do what they got. Everybody gonna do their insurance the way they want to do it. But I don't have to. If anybody that's listening to me that got, an old car, it got to be 25 years or older, and cause if you guys don't know, Haggerty just partnered with State Farm. Yeah, cause I got State Farm, for my house and all that stuff. And my agent asked me that I want to go through him. I said, why the hell would I want to go through you when I go straight to them? I don't need no second party, which I don't. But State Farm did that because even all the big insurance companies, they can't insure your car like uh, a what word I want to use, a dedicated antique insurance company can insure you. They can insure your car better than a regular insurance company. So, but they got so many of them sprouting up now, man. They got uh, Haggerty, then they got Grundy, then they got about three or four more that just popped up out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? But I've been with Haggerty 7 years, going on 8 now, and I started low, and every 2 years I raise up the what they call a accrued value or whatever. Yeah, I started at 8,000, guys. Now I'm way up there now. So yeah, so it's cool, but I'm staying there. I ain't going nowhere. And you can drive your car 24/7, 365. You can drive it in the rain. There's rain, shine, sleet, hail. You can do whatever you want. No mileage or nothing. So that's a good company. And I don't know if I mentioned they got I forgot what they call it. If your car get totaled, just say your car gets totaled. It's no buyback. You don't have to give them no money. You keep the car if you want. So I forgot what that's called. I just added that to my. I thought it was already in my policy, but it wasn't. So I added that this year when I redid my insurance because I called Haggerty and asked them, and they said, "No, Mr. Davis, you don't have that." I said, "I thought I had that." So I added that, which is kind of cool, man. Even regular insurance company, you told the car you can buy it back. You don't have no buyback. You just, if you want the car, you can get the car, or you can take anything you want off the car. So you know, in case it get totaled, and they won't charge you for it. So I added that. That was like I think $25 more, $30 more, something, whatever. But I got it. I'm happy. You know, a lot of people that I've known that had, you know, tragedies with their cars, that had Haggerty. I know about 4 or 5 guys that live around me. You know, live around here. They 30 30 days. They got their check. So yep. So I ain't worried about it. It's all of them insured, so it don't matter. You can't, you know, you can't, you don't never know what's gonna happen, but that's what you pay insurance for. That's all I'm gonna say. So the rental's insured, the rental 2.0 is insured, Beauty's insured, and old girl is heavily insured. So, and like I said, I'm happy with Haggerty. A lot of people try to check out rates from other companies, but I told them go ahead. I mean, do your thing, but I don't have no problem. I'm happy with what I got, so I'm just gonna leave it. I'm waiting for the invoice to come any day because they do it a month, about a month out, and I think my insurance is the 25th of January, January 25th to January 25th. So as soon as it get here, I just go get the money order, throw it in the mail, and track it. So make sure they get it. Cause just going to Michigan, I could actually drive it if I really wanted to, guys. I could jump in the car and drive my payment. It ain't even that far. Traverse City, Michigan. It's not even that far from me. But nah, I just track it to make sure it got there on time. You know, they have to sign for it to get it. Then it lets me know. You know, that's how I send all my stuff like that. All my important stuff. You know, so make sure it got there. Don't get lost in the mail because I want to make sure my car covered. Just anything can happen. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, good company. You know, I've had. I don't have any complaints about them. You talk to an actual person. You know, when you know call them and stuff. So yeah, all through COVID and everything, I always talk to somebody. They were at home then, but still talk to somebody, let them know what's going on. They let you know what's going on. But like I said, I'm glad I added that. I forgot they got a name for it, the guaranteed buyback, that whatever they call it. But I thought that was included when you get it. And the young lady I talked to, she said no, you have to add that. So I got that now, so I'm good. I knew they had it, but I thought that you get it automatically. Some stuff you don't get automatically. You gotta add stuff to your policy. So I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. So like I say, man, these cars, man, they break. New ones break. Old ones break. Any car break. You can buy brand new one, man, and have problems. I mean, spank brand new. But gotta do your due diligence, man. But it's always good to have an alternative to the dealership. You know, cause man, $250 an hour. That's what Mercedes charge, and I know Volkswagen is about the same. That's a lot of money. So, and then another thing I noticed, if y'all agree with me, let me know that the dealerships inflate the price of these parts, man. Crazy. I can't see it, cause y'all know I got a mechanics discount at one of the most prominent, used to be, but anyway, man, please guys, if you know somebody that can get you some parts, I mean OEM parts for cheap, holla at them. You know what I'm saying? Cause oh, it's that thing for the rental 2.0 is called a vacuum pump, and they're known to leak on all the Volkswagens. So, and this one came with the gasket and that thing. I got it. Um, so, like I said, I watched the video. I'm going to, like I said, one day when I got 2 hours, I ain't doing nothing. I'm going to go on and attack it and get it done. But like I'm going to tell you, it's not pressing. It's not, something that got to be done like yesterday or something. So I'm not going to worry about it. I got the part in my possession. I ain't going to worry about it. When I get around to doing it, I'm going to do it. But guys, dealerships want stupid money. I mean, it's almost brutal, guys. Brutal. And I done ran down some prices on here over the last 3-4 months, man. It's crazy. It's good to have somebody that works on your car for a fair price. And then it's also like me with Mercedes, I got an inside guy. So whenever I take my car, we take it in for one thing, and whatever else he do, nobody know but me and him. And that's the way. And then I just pay him whatever he want, which is cool. You know what I'm saying? And then, like I said, a lot of times it's stuff you can do yourself if you want to tackle it. So, it all depends on what you want to do. But if you guys in the Chicagoland area, man, holla at my people at One Stop Muffler and Brake, man. Tom and Emery, they gonna get you together. They at 601 West Chicago Avenue, East Chicago, Indiana. That's Northwest Indiana, on the corner of Chicago Avenue and Todd Avenues. And the telephone number is area code 219-398-6767. And when you call them, tell them Catfish sent you. And they'll get you right. And they ain't gonna have your car no week or two. The longest they ever had one of my cars was overnight. And that's cause they did, Tom painted the calipers on an old girl. And he don't usually do that, but he did it for me because, they sponsor my channel. So I get, a lot of stuff that they'll do for me, they won't do for nobody else, but I had to wait for the paint to dry. So, but other than that, one day service on mostly everything, unless they got to wait on parts. Then you can bring your own parts. You can do it either way. If you got the right part, take your parts, and then they'll just charge you for the labor. And guys, it ain't a lot of shops out there that'll do that because they want to make 15% or 20% extra on the parts. That's crazy, but they good people, man. A lot of people done went. A lot of people done gave them good reviews, and hey, they're a woman-friendly shop. I'm gonna say that. I done said that a million times. Woman-friendly shop. They do not try to take care. They do not try to take advantage of the ladies. They tell you what you need, give you a fair price, and they'll get the work done. That's it. Like I said, they've been taking care of me for almost 20 years now, way before YouTube. I was going there way before YouTube. Way before YouTube. I was still working when I first started going to them. I said this before. One of my co-workers that worked in the mill with me told me about them. Then I started going. So, been messing with them for a minute. So, y'all know I got people that do everything. So. Oh, Angela, I know. I got 2 mechanics. I got my Mercedes-Benz tech. I got One Stop. I got a tint man. I won't let nobody in America tint my cars but Rainbow Auto Tint. Only person, James. I won't let nobody tint nothing for me but him. Then I got alarm guy, sound guy. And I've been knowing, and all of them I've been knowing since they was kids. That's the whole thing, man. And Nate at Mobile Specialties, he's anal. He do your stuff. He the one put the remote start on the rental 2.0, and I used the same key, no extra key, none of that. And he didn't have to bury a key because a lot of times you do import cars, you gotta bury your key. The alarm that's on, old girl, been on there since 2007, guys. 2007. I bought the car in 2006. I have not had a peep out of that doggone alarm. So there goes CJ. What up, CJ? I'll see you back in town. But yeah, I haven't had a peep out of it, man. Haven't had. Hey, who is that? Oh, Joe Brown. Yeah. Hey, guys, true story. Joe Brown asked me, who would I recommend him to tune up his the deuce. Y'all know he got a 76 deuce and a quarter. Clean the mug. I said, man, take it to one stop. He took it to one stop. Tom took care of him. That dude stopped me in the street, man. I didn't even know who that dude was. Pulled up on me, man, just to thank me for giving him that recommendation. I thought I was going to pull my pistol out, man. I didn't know who that was running up on me because he was in a different car. So anyway, yeah, he said, thanks, man. I just wanted to holler at you and thank you for recommending me. Like I say, man, they're my people. Those my guys, man. Sometimes, guys, I just go over there and sit up in there and talk to them for an hour and a half, just kicking it, see what they doing. They always working on something cool, man. You know what I'm saying? But like I said earlier in the broadcast, man, if you're in the Chicagoland area, man, and you got kids, come see CJ and the gang. He is having his Christmas give back this Saturday from 4 to 6 at Crusader Customs in Joliet. So I'll be there. I'm the resident food server for the last couple of events that he gave, man. I just help out, man. You know what I'm saying? And I said this probably 100 times. CJ's such a cool, laid back kind of guy. He cool, man. Like I said, I don't know how anybody can hate on that dude, man, because he want everybody to win, man. So I'm blessed, and I said this before, I'm blessed to be able to be within shouting distance. You know what I'm saying? I can reach out and touch him anytime I want to. If I need to, I just text him or call him or whatever. So, and I'm blessed. So he didn't help my channel grow. Help me with some other things that that's gonna remain between me and him. But I'm blessed to have somebody that caliber to say I can call him a real friend. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of these people out here fake, man. They fake. I keep on naming folks, but yeah, I can, like I say, anytime I call him, he answer the phone. First thing you say, "What you want, old man? What you doing, old man?" And if he needs something, he know I'll be that Johnny on the spot. He already know. But it's good to know people like that. Not just in the YouTube world, but just in the world, period. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, that's my dog right there. But like I said, man, if y'all ain't doing nothing, this coming Saturday, bring your kids out and get there early too. Cause last year we almost couldn't get everybody in. There was so many people, but we got everybody in, and it was cold last year too. This year it's gonna be a little warmer, so it was kind of chilly last year when he gave it, man. It was kind of chilly outside, but like I said, man, come out, have a good time, and somebody gonna win a car. You gonna bless somebody, somebody with a little token of his appreciation of what y'all do for him. Because I say this all the time: if it wasn't for you guys, it wouldn't be no Catfish Corner. And I know CJ feel the same way, and he says it all the time. If it wasn't for the 32 gang, he wouldn't be in the position that he in to do what he do. So, and that's facts. But yeah, I can't wait. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be probably a little hectic, but it's gonna be fun. has a it's absolutely, absolutely. That's the truth. But he makes sure that everybody doing what they supposed to be doing. You know, he always say, "Come here and film it. Come here, get your camera out. You gotta make, you gotta work." That's his favorite. That's his favorite phrase. Come here and do what you doing. Come here and film. Yeah, it was long last year, but we got everybody in. Yep, 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 yep. I'm looking forward to. I'm gonna get there. I got there hour and a half early for the when I helped them with the turkey drive, and last year at the Christmas giveaway. I got there hour and a half early, so I'm gonna get there early again, so I can. If you need me to do anything, run get something or whatever, I'll be able to go do it. Just to help out, man. So help him give back to him like he blessing everybody else. You know what I'm saying? But that's what we do, man. Y'all know me. I help anybody. I'm like, you know, I treat everybody like I say this. What I say when I get off of here, treat everybody like you want to be treated, even though 9 times out of 10 they don't treat you like that. I always say that because at the end of the day, he'll understand. He the only one that matters. The rest of the riffraff don't matter, man. It just in God's eyes. That's all you got to worry about. Don't worry about nobody else because their opinions and all of that don't matter. Shoot. And by the way, guys, if you guys didn't know, Crusader Customs got voted one the top rim shop in Joliet, which is high praise. Yep, yep, yep. If you guys didn't know it, I think Al posted it on his Facebook page. If you're not following him on Facebook, I'm just letting you know. Yeah, that's a huge honor. Yep, yep. So they doing their thing at Crusader, guys. That's what's up. I'm happy for him. Al a good dude. Have his mood sometime, but he's still a good dude. That's my guy. Off-road Al. Off-road Alski. Yep. 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 I'm just letting you guys know that maybe y'all didn't know. So, if there's anything that goes on around this way that y'all might not know about, I'm always gonna tell y'all about it. But I was proud of them too. Yep, they doing their thing over there. I remember when they had the little bitty shop. That's how long I've been doing Al and CJ. When they had the shop 1, they on shop 3 now. This the 3rd shop. But when I met CJ, well, it had to be 2016-ish. They was at the first shop. If I go back and look at CJ videos from way back, they had one shop. They had to do everything outside. Yeah, everything was outside, man. Yep, it was a small shop. They had ties in there. Al had his desk and CJ had his desk. Yep, yep, yep. Long time ago, man. Yep, way before YouTube. But when you meet solid people, y'all always gonna stay in touch. Cause like I always say, guys, real recognize real. So it is what it is. So, but I just wanted to let y'all know that that Al and them got the accolade, man. What was my first impression of the shop? It was just a shop. It was a tire shop, but they had to do everything outside because they didn't have, they didn't have, no bays or nothing. It was just, like a storefront. And Al still own that shop to this day. He rents it out to somebody else. He still own it. Hey, what's up? Who's this? Super Slick. What's happening, man? long time ago, man. Long time ago. Matter of fact, I'm gonna tell you how long ago when I met CJ, Stunner still had the Bentley, man. So you know that was a long time ago. Yeah, Stunner still had the Bentley then. That's how long I've been knowing both of them. Yeah, he still had the Bentley, the white Bentley with the red guts. Yep, yep. That long time ago. Yeah, Angela, I know you. You're OG for everybody. Yep, he still had the Bentley, man. Long time ago, man. But like I said, real recognize real, man. Him and CJ the one talked me into doing a YouTube channel. And I was 62 guys when I started my YouTube channel. Yeah. I had just retired, man. And Stunner said, man, you should go and start a YouTube. Man, I said I'm too old for that. Man, I said, man, go and do it. Guess what? I did it. I'm happy that I did it. I met a lot of people by, being a YouTuber, as they say, but I made a lot of meaningful friendships and relationships through YouTube. So, or sometimes I go to the grocery store, I get recognized, hey, man, I watch you on YouTube, which, it makes you feel good. You know what I'm saying? One dude said, man, I see you in CJ video, or, Stunner video, or, whatever. So, it's cool, you know. But I'm just an OG, man. I'm just an average person. I got a real life just like everybody else, you know. I do things just like everybody else. I pay bills and, eat, sleep, drink, take showers, Ain't nothing, you know. There's nothing, I'm just a normal person outside of YouTube. But it's fun to uh, when you go places and people recognize you and come holler at you and take pictures with you and acknowledge you. That's a lot of fun, man. I ain't gonna lie. It's really humbling. I ain't gonna lie. So, yep, it's a very humbling experience. So, but do what you do, man. I'm gonna keep on doing what I'm doing, bringing you them gems that I be bringing. I love it, and I'm like I said, I'm really pissed at myself because I didn't get a chance to go to the toy drivers and see that $25 million uh uh car that dude brought out in the snow. I mean, it really wasn't bad. It wasn't like it was snowing, but yeah. But like I said, you can't. That's the first one I'd have missed in 4 years. Yeah. If I go back and look at my videos, I go every year. But I just, like I said, I could have got up and went, excuse me, probably about 10 o'clock. But you know what? I just didn't feel like I said, can't go to everything. But that was a good one. And I seen the videos and the Instagram posts and TikTok posts. There's quite a few cars there too. But $25 million just riding around in the snow. That's highly impressive. Well, I knew Steve Hamilton was gonna have at least 2 or 3 of his. And then that guy brought that car out. But it's always because last year was crazy. I know if y'all want to go back and watch the video from last year. Man, it was some stuff out there. There's a P1 out there. There's a Countach out there. There was all kinds of stuff out there last year. Wasn't as many cars, and I knew it wasn't gonna be because of the weather. But they still had some quality stuff out there. They still have some nice cars out there. But it's all right. And for a good cause, they always go over the top, man. Because Performance Garage, they had theirs. They have it in conjunction with Birdie Clothing. And you go to Performance Garage on the west side of Chicago, and then they leave there and drive from there to Hinsdale, which I did that last year. I had a ball, man. The last couple of years, I went to, got up early in the morning because that starts at 8. Got up early in the morning, went there, and then took that drive over to Hinsdale, man. A lot of fun. But like I said, the event still went off without a hitch, and they still got a lot of toys, a lot of coats, a lot of everything, for charities and stuff, man. And like what I always say, guys, if you can give back, play it forward. It's always a good feeling, you know what I'm saying? Especially for me. I do it all the time. Not all the time, but I have done it. And if and if and if I'm in line at Walmart and the opportunity presents itself, I'll probably do it again. You know what I'm saying? Cause it don't cost you nothing to give back, guys. Cause everybody ain't in the in the space that you in. I always say that, man. If you can play it forward, cause there's a lot of people in worse straits than myself. I've been blessed my whole life to be able to get what I want when I want it, But it's a lot of people ain't, man. They going through something. Life happens and they can't do what they used to do. That could happen to anybody. I ain't gonna lie, and I'm not one of them people that's not that don't think like that, cause it can happen to anybody. It happened to me. It happened to you. It could happen to anybody. But every time it's a charity that I can give back to, I give a little something, 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 something. Like the other day, I was in what was I? Was I in Walgreens? Yeah, I was in Walgreens getting something, and the lady said, "You wanna get something?" I think it was the Children's Hospital. I think it was Lowry Children's Hospital in Chicago, and I just gave them like a couple. I said, just put a couple dollars, so they rounded up my total. A lot of people won't do that, but $2, man, what? I ain't gonna miss $2 if it can help a kid get well or something, man. Come on, man, really? You know what I'm saying? But that's just me, man. Charity comes from right here, guys. I know it's a lot of people out there be scamming. Who I'm talking about, but I don't mess with them people. But like that's a different genre. So I don't do it every time I go in there. I just told her put $2 on it for the Children's Hospital. But I mean, to each his own. Everybody do what's on your heart to do. If it's on your heart to do it, then do it. But playing it forward, it gives me a good feeling, So, but that's just me. Y'all do what y'all do, and I'm gonna and I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. But yeah, yep. Christmas is coming, guys. It's getting close. It's getting close. New Year gonna start, and we do it all over again. I told y'all I got my tree up. I ain't gonna let y'all see it probably till probably till the Sunday before. Oh, Christmas is on a Thursday this year, guys. Yep. Yeah, it's on a Thursday. So, the next Sunday, I'll let y'all see my tree. It been up. My tree been up since December 1st. I always let my tree stay up a whole month. 30 days. 31. How many days? How many days in December? 30, 31. Yeah, 31. I put up on the 1st. Yep. So, it's artificial, but it looked like it's real. So, I ain't got to worry about it. No fire hazards or none of that. So, it's a 7.5 foot tree. Y'all probably seen it on my Instagram last year. I got a lot of good views on that. I got a pretty tree. But anyway, I'll show it to y'all probably next Sunday. Or maybe the last Sunday of the month. I don't know. Y'all will see it. I'll let y'all, while we on live, I'll walk back there and let y'all see it. But I'll probably let y'all see what all the gifts is. It got so many gifts around it. So, you know what I'm saying? But, yep. So, but I usually give out money or gift cards or something. February. No, I ain't waiting that long. I'm gonna take mine down. Probably the second January. Leave it up. Bring in the new year and then take it down. Then pack that thing up. So, but yeah, I used to give out gift cards to my nieces and nephews or whatever. Older kids, they don't buy what they have, what they want to buy. Because I got everything, guys. I really, I'm blessed out. I'm good. I like stuff I can use like gloves, hats, stuff like that. But everything else, I'm good. So, like my older relatives, I give them like gift cards, 30, 40, $50 gift card. Let them get some gas or something, whatever. You know, that's what I do. So, I won't have to, worry about trying to get them nothing or buy them some gloves or something. Now, gloves you can use, they, a wallet or something like that. But other than that, just give them a gift card or some cash. Then they can, you know, then they can do whatever they want to do with it. You know, so that's just me. Everybody got their own, own thing they do. But that's just what I do. So I don't have to worry about, folks getting mad. And like I said, I get a lot of good stuff too. So, it's all good. Man, time is flying, man. Let me see what game. A lot of good football games was on today. I watched a couple of them. Man, I hate to hear that about Patrick Mahomes, man. ACL, guys. Towards ACL. And they said that Micah Parsons might have an ACL tear too. They don't know for sure, but they said that Mahomes tore his ACL, man. Dang. That's terrible. Well, like they say, man, it's a violent sport. It's crazy. Oh, the Cowboys win in 2017. Yep, the Bears won. But yeah, I was just looking. I was just. I could turn the football game on, but it'd be a glare because the TV is right in front of me that way. And when you have it on, you get a glare back. So I don't want to do anything to mess up, the quality of my live. So that's why I don't, try to watch the game and talk to y'all at the same time. Because it's kind of counterproductive, you know what I'm saying? I just look at my phone and see what the score is. And they in the third quarter. So I'll probably get to see the end of the game when this is over. Because we ain't going to be on here that much longer anyway. So if I do, I do. If I don't, I don't. I'll watch Sports Center and see the highlights. But I love my sports though, guys. Love my sports. All sports. I've been to a couple hockey games, guys. Blackhawks games back in the day. Mm-hmm. Like I say, wasn't too many of us up in there back then, but a couple of my buddies, man, I went. Angela, that man fumbled the bag. He did that to himself, man. All I gotta say about that is, come on, man. Come on, man. Really? That's all I'm gonna say about that. I don't, we usually don't talk about that kind of stuff on here, but that brother fumbled the bag badly, and he got talked about like a dog on social media and podcasts and everything else, man. All I gotta say is, man, you got to tread lightly when you in that kind of situation. That's all I'm gonna say about that. It hurts too, but anyway, thank you, Angela, for that. I appreciate you. But we try to. I know I asked. He deserved it. He actually deserved everything he got coming to him. He brought it on himself. Come on, man. But anyway, I'm we don't talk about negative stuff on here. We try to do everything positive. You know what I'm saying? No negativity up in here, but that's like I say, he fumbled the bag for real. That's all I'm gonna say. But anyway, thank you, Angela. I appreciate you. Woo! I can't wait to see CJ's wide body track car. And guys, the one that was in PC's Instagram post, that's not CJ's. A lot of people thought that was CJ, but that ain't. I know how I know it ain't? Cause I'm the one took the rims down there. Them ain't the same rims. So and it had Texas license plates on it anyway. Nice color and everything. But that was not CJ's new wide body. I haven't even seen I caught, let me tell you, CJ, if you still in here, I know you seen in my comments that I call the wide body Peach Cobbler. That's a good name for that. I mean, you might name it something else, but every time I make a comment about it, I said Peach Cobbler was doing this or Peach Cobbler was doing that. That thing nasty. I ain't seen that one in person yet, but I call her Peach Cobbler. That's just my name for CJ's wide body track out. That thing nasty, and he had a ball down there in at the Florida Classics. No, that wasn't his. I just got through telling you that wasn't his. That was somebody else's that PC painted. I looked at the rims and knew it wasn't his. I'm the one who took the rims down there. That's nice color and everything, but that ain't his. His will be coming out shortly. But yeah, I want to see Peach Cobbler in person. I'm gonna do a reel on it when I see it. But I probably won't see that till the spring. But oh, that was rails. Okay, but I knew it wasn't. Yeah, I think that's a good name for it because of the color. Michael Vaughn, what's up, man? Appreciate you. That's another OG Fish Gang member right there. Y'all know I got the original 5 written down. So when I get to 250 consecutive lives, I'm gonna do another little. I call it my put a tank of gas in your car giveaway. That's what I call it. Yeah. Bless somebody. We're gonna ask some more questions like I always do. That's how y'all get y'all little. That's how I do my giveaway. But Lefty can only win one time because he probably know more about me than anybody. But yeah, I'm coming up on 250, guys. consecutive lives. That's a mile. When I got to 100, that was a milestone. Cause a lot of sitcoms and TV shows don't never make it to 100. Period. And and to do it consecutively, I ain't missed since I started. I done did about 4 or 5 on the road just so I wouldn't miss. So I think this is 239 today. If I'm correct, I had to go look because I keep track of all that. But when I get to 250, I'll let you guys know. But it was so ironic that Sunday, that one of the Sunday was on my birthday was on a Sunday this year. Dang, that was coincidence like a mug. That was fun. Yep. But like I said, when I get to 250, I'm gonna do another giveaway, which will be my third or fourth giveaway. I think third since I've been on YouTube. But it's coming. I think last week was 238. So this is 239, I do believe. I would have to go look, but anyway, coming up on 250. Oh, thank you, Angela. I appreciate you. Hey, y'all see, Angela said if she had to work, she would sneak and watch my live. Oh, thank you, Angela. I appreciate you. But yeah, I have fun with this platform on Sunday nights. I miss my football games, but it's okay. And I'ma still will Benelux in here. One of these days, he gonna jump in here, man. I'll be so happy because I've been knowing him since I started my YouTube channel. He live in Belgium. He got a channel. Yeah. Yep, Benelux Supercars. If you haven't already, go check him out on Instagram and YouTube. And he be finding some gems over there in Belgium, just like I be finding some gems over here. But yeah, that's my buddy right there. But right now it's 4:30 in the morning in Belgium. Right now, it's 9:28 here, and 4:28 a.m. now. Sean said, I'm watching the football for you. I'm just doing the little ears. That's my boy Sean right there. All right, brother. I appreciate you. Oh, man. Yep. But, guys, remember I mentioned last week, I can't wait till next month till Barrett Jackson because I want to see what that 62 Ferrari going to go for. They saying in the $52 million range, that's what it should go for. And it's the only white one out of 35 or 36 that they ever made. That's the only white one. So I'm gonna be watching. And it's a whole week. Hey Sean, me and you got, man, maybe next year, man, we got to go down there for a couple of days at least. Just 2 days or 3 days. Because it's a whole week and a half. They say it's going to be like 1,300 cars at the Kissimmee, the Mecum auction in Kissimmee. Yep, and Barrett Jackson having theirs too. That's crazy, man. I wanna go one of these years. Vacation day. Y'all heard that. Y'all know he retired. Y'all know Sean retired. He just being facetious right now. He got to put in for a couple of vacation days. That's funny. I ain't got no vacation days no more. I've been, guys. Matter of fact, if you guys don't know, this might be on the giveaway answers. January 1st will be 8 years since I retired. I retired January 1st, 2018. And started my YouTube channel January 26th, 2018, the same year I retired. Less than 30 days after I retired, I shot my first YouTube video in Columbus, Ohio. I saw Wheel Motivations Lambo. Yep. Full circle moment, guys. That's a long time ago. That's 8 years ago. Wow. Mm. Come on, man. Yep. Columbus, Ohio. It was 40 degrees, too. It was 40 degrees, January 26, 2018. I remember like it was yesterday. Yep. He bought like 3 cars. Go back and look at that video. That was 8 years ago. Will be 8 years ago in January. Almost 8 years ago. That's when I met Will Motivation that night and and Steph from Mod to Fame, because he had picked up Cheapo Kitty and was coming back through Columbus. 6 of us rode down there. There's about 40 cars at the little car event, man. Yeah. Yep. Man, that's a long time ago. Long time ago. Same heat, just same soup, just reheated. I like that, Sean. I like that. Same soup, just reheated. I like that. Yep. Same thing over here, guys. Same soup, just reheated. And I ain't throw no extra ingredients in the pot either. Hey, Sean, you going to CJ's Christmas giveaway? Let me know, man. If you want to go, you can ride with me. Me too, man. It's cold out there, but tomorrow gonna be 20, 25, so it's gonna be like a heat wave tomorrow. Hey, man, let me know if you want to go, man. You can ride with me in the rental. I'm gonna get there like an hour and a half early, so I can see if I need to help them do anything, set up anything, or whatever. Like I do every year, man. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I met a lot of people and kissed some babies and took some pictures and all that old stuff. Yeah, but it's gonna be a lot of fun. A lot of fun. A lot of chaos, but gonna be a lot of fun. So. Oh yeah, well it's Saturday, so like I said, it's from 4 to 6. This Saturday on the 20th. So let me know, man. If not, I'll be solo, but I'm still going to, like I said, to support my brother, man. So yep. It's gonna be okay. Oh, thanks, Michael Vaughn. I appreciate you. That's just me, man. That's just me. Shoot, I hope Pops can come, man. I hope. Last year at the turkey drive, his aunt came and some other his family members came, but I would love for Pops to show up, man. Pops such a cool dude, man. I'm very, very, very honored to have got a chance to hang out with Pops. For real, meet him, holler at him. He funny, man. That's my guy right there, man. So, CJ don't let too many people meet Pops, so I was definitely honored. The first time was out the clear blue sky, and I'm like, okay. I didn't even know where we was going. But yep, but Pops is Pops, man. That's the one right there. Yeah. I want to see Pops get the old classic out the garage this summer. Me and Pops gonna do a video together. That's gonna be funny, man. That's gonna be crazy. We're gonna do a video. I'm gonna try to get him to do a video. Me and him do a video. That would be really cool. So, but yeah, it's gonna be a good event, man. I'm looking forward to. Oh yeah, yeah. I'm looking forward to being able to help out wherever I can, give a helping hand. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see. And like I said, the weather gonna be really good, man, which is really a blessing. It's gonna be in the 40s, so that's gonna be a blessing for real. Big blessing. Yeah, Saturday 42. That's gonna be a big blessing. TD, what's up, man? I was talking about you like I ain't gonna say like what I wanted to say. I was talking about you last week, man. I didn't even know you had snuck in because I didn't see you. I mean, I didn't see you come in, but they said you was in there. But that's another brother, man. That's a good dude right there. That's my road dog right there. I saw the commercial that he did when we was at the muscle at the Corvette Nationals, man. He did a whole commercial. Woo! That's my boy right there, though, man. Yep. So, yep. Good dude. Good dude. And matter of fact, TD, thank you for your service, my brother. Yes, I saw a guy. You know, guys, I do this all the time. Whenever I see a serviceman, because you know they wear their hats, Korean War, Vietnam War, World War II. I always do that. I always do that, man. For real. And they used to see them, they light up. The veterans light up when you do that, man. I give them the whole salute and everything, man. Thank you for your service. Always, man. I did a couple of them when we were at at the Corvette Nationals. Because a lot of it, the day we went, me and him always go on that Sunday, which is Veterans Appreciation Day. Because the Corvette National is only 2 days, a Saturday and Sunday. And I always go on Sunday because there's less people. Saturday is crazy. And Sunday is Veterans Appreciation Day. And they treat the veterans like VIPs, man. They got a special place they park their cars. They got a special entrance that they come in and everything, man. I mean, hey, they deserve it, man. You know, freedom, I always say, freedom ain't free, man. People done gave the ultimate sacrifice for us to be able to walk around and do what we do, man. You know? Yeah, Michael Vaughn, that's the way I feel, man. I remember not too long ago, I probably said this on one of the other lives. He was an older white guy. He was in a walker. Him and his wife was in the store. No, I didn't see that. I didn't see that. Anyway, I I say, excuse me, young man. I said, thank you for your service and salute. The dude had tears in his eyes, guys. His wife, they just both lost it, you know. And I say, hey, people that that served in served in the military, man. They every time I see one, I always do. I don't care where I'm at, and they just light up, man. Oh, okay. Absolutely, that's cool. But I never got a chance to go because I'd have been I graduated in '73, and then the Vietnam War was over right after I graduated. But I couldn't go in anyway. I couldn't get drafted because they don't draft only the only son of a family. Now, if you volunteer, that's different. But I never got drafted because I'm the only child, only son. So they don't draft the only kids. Now, there's some only kids that went to the service because they volunteered, but I wasn't volunteering. No, but anyway, yeah. So that's why I never was in the service because Vietnam War was ending when I graduated from high school. Oh, okay. That's cool. When you volunteer for anything, man, that take a lot right here. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, it's good to help other people. It make you feel good, even though you volunteering. You're not getting, you're not getting any monetary gains from it or anything. It's always good to volunteer, man, and help. Yep. So that's what I'm. That's why I always make sure when if a CJ, gives something, I always just go help out, man. Serve food, help, whatever I can do. Whatever he need me to do, ask me to do, I'm gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? And I don't expect nothing back from it. Just do it. When you do stuff like that, it's from your heart, guys, and you don't expect nothing in return. Cause like I always say, he watching. He know what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. But I hope everybody is staying warm. Cause it's cold everywhere, man. It ain't just cold in the Midwest. It was cold in Texas. Cause when CJ was down in Texas, he was talking about how cold it was a couple of days. It was like in the 40s, and then it went back up into the 60s. But it's cold everywhere, man. And you just gotta stay warm. We don't have that many cold days in the winter, but we do have them every once in a while. It get frigid around here. Oh, it's snowing. Yeah. No, we didn't get no more snow, which is good. We got a little couple of flurries Friday night into Saturday, into yesterday, but we ain't, other places got 2 inches, 3 inches, an inch. We didn't get none of that, which I'm glad. But they said on the news last week it hadn't snowed this much this early in decades. Oh wow! What? Come on, man. Your truck wouldn't start. Man, please. The rental started up. Beauty started up. Shoot, I got good batteries and all my stuff. Oh, you got it back going? Guys, I gotta buy me a jump pack. I've been saying that forever. I'm gonna give me a jump pack probably next week. I'm gonna buy me one like CJ and them got one of them good ones. You never know you're gonna need it. I'm gonna give me one. But oh yeah, well they brought the Die Hard back, man. Sears used to sell it, and then what's the name? Got it now. Oh, you put 10 gallons unleaded in the truck. Man, I got over 3/4 of a tank of gas. I just filled my car. I filled the rental up. When I filled that car up? Wednesday. It's a 5 cylinder. Don't burn much gas, so unless I go somewhere. But finally, work. Hey guys, you know what's so funny? This y'all might laugh at me because of this. I finally learned how to run the heat in there. Cause what I was doing, I was putting the recirculating button on, and the windows would fog up bad. I was wondering what the heck going on. Cause guys, in the wintertime, I like to run my heat on the floor and defrost at all times. That's how I run the heat in Beauty, in the rental 2.0, and then if I have to drive old girl when it's cold. I've been like that ever since I've been driving. In the wintertime, I like it on defrosted, keep the windows defrosted, and then on the floor to keep your feet warm. But what I was doing, I turned the recirculating button on, and the windows would immediately fog up. I'm like, what the heck? So I had to go to the owner's manual, guys. Owner's manual said don't turn that on because it's bringing outside. Yeah. Sometimes you got to read up. All cars ain't the same. So now when I turn the heat on, it's fine. I just have it on regular heat and have it on the flow and defrost. And don't turn the recirculating air button on. Leave that off. And I'm good now. Cause man, that was kind of frustrating. I'd be riding, all of a sudden, doggone windows start fogging up. I'm like, what the heck? So I pulled out the owner's manual Wednesday and looked it up. Oh yeah, in your car, your house. Actually, guys, this past Monday, my igniter went out on my furnace, man. But my house is so well insulated, my house never got below 66. But I had to call out the furnace guy. Oh, and put a new igniter in my furnace. And I told him what it was, and he checked and he said, man, I knew what it was, but I don't know how to fix it. Man, ain't nowhere in the hell I'm going to try to fix it. Everybody said, why don't you just go buy one? Man, that thing was $200 and something, man. I ain't messing with no furnace, but that was wrong with it. So he fixed it, did a whole inspection, said the furnace was good other than that. So I'm back in business. Yep. But yeah, that's crazy, man. It got chilly in here, but luckily it wasn't real cold last Monday. But it went out probably about 3:30 in the morning. And I gotta go to the bathroom. I said, damn, it's cold. Looked at the thermostat, it says 60, 60, 68. I'm like, what? So I went downstairs and checked it. Sure enough, I knew what it was because you can hear it when it click on. Wasn't clicking on, so I had to call it first. They got out here about 7 a.m. and they were done. No, 8 a.m. Or not, no, they got here at 9, my bad. They got here at 9. He was probably done about 9:30, quarter 10. Changed the igniter, did an inspection of the furnace, and everything. Asked me about my air filter and all that other stuff. I had just changed it like the day before that. That's one thing, guys. Keep your air filter changed on your furnace. Keep all that dust and stuff out of there. And then I got a dehumidifier. So you change the water blanket. I had just changed the water blanket the day before the furnace went out. So he came and got everything situated. But yeah, my house so insulated, man, that I'm glad it was. Because shoot, I'd been freezing. But a lot of people keep their house on 66. I keep mine on 76. And it's nice in here. Because, like I said, I got the blow-in insulation in the attic because it's an old house. Even in the summertime, my thermostat don't be over 78 in the dead of summer. And when you walk in the door, that AC hit you upside the head. It's cold in here because I had the house is so well insulated. I got thermal windows, all that. You know what I'm saying? But yep. So that happened. So the bill wasn't too bad, but I know the part was like two something. So he had it in his truck. So he went on, hit me up, paid him exact change, and sent him on his way. But yeah, like I said, stuff breaks. But if you know your stuff, even a furnace, I knew exactly what it was. So and that's exactly what it was. It was cracked. And I had never had it changed. But in my hindsight, I usually get a checkup every year. And I didn't get it. This is the first year in probably 5 years I didn't get a checkup. And he said if you had got a checkup, we'd have changed it during the checkup because they got a meter that they put on it. They could tell you if it's putting out the right amount you know, ohms or whatever that stuff is. But that's all right. It just, you know, it wasn't down, but about 5 hours, 6 hours. But like I said, my house wasn't so well insulated. It would have really got cold in here. It didn't get below 66. Yeah, I started mine up. I had a remote start on everything. So I started the Volkswagen up. Like I said, like I said earlier, I went and checked my numbers for the Powerball. I ain't win nothing, but oh yeah, Sean. Remember I had talked to you about that anyway. You know, I talk to Sean all the time. We talk 2, 3 times a week anyway. That's my road dog. But anyway, yeah, man, it wasn't that bad. But like I said, my house wasn't, and he even said if your house wasn't insulated as well as it is, it really got cold in here. And some people keep their house in the 60s. I don't. My house didn't get, like I said, didn't get no colder than 66, which is cold for me. But a lot of people don't even have their house, you know, warmer than that. But 76 in the summer, I mean in the winter, and 78 in the summer. And summertime, I told my buddy, he said 78. I said, yeah. Changed out the inducer motor. My house dropped to about 66. You can hate meat over there. Yep, I know. That inducer fan is something else. But he checked mine. He said mine fine. My furnace is old. My furnace, it's 20 years old. So I think in the next couple of years, I'm going to get a new one. '04. Oh, yeah. Mine is 76. Mine is 76, Sean. We about the same. Because if your house insulated good, you don't have to have the heat on that high. My thermostat at 76 right now. And I'm fine. Yep. And even like I said, I was talking to some of my friends, you know, certain people had a house in the summertime. They have it so cold in there, you got to get put a comfort on the bed. But 78, and you would think it was like 80 something because of the insulation. 78 in the summertime, man. Like I said, when you 90-degree, 85-degree day, you walk in here, it's cold. And thermostat at 78. So, but yeah, I mean, it just depends on the insulation in the house, how you govern your heat. You guys, anybody, they'll tell you that. But 76 is nice in here. It's good. I ain't got no shoes on right now. Yeah, my garage is insulated. It's 40. I checked the thermostat a little while ago. I think it's about 45 in there. I don't keep it. It don't have to be that hot. I just want it nice in there. 50, 55, 60. Yeah, I don't need my garage that hot. I just, you can't see your breath. Cause you know, guys, I done went out there in the wintertime before, and it was cold outside, and I did my live from in the garage. It's probably about 45-ish in there, which ain't bad. You know, it's just nice in there. I ain't trying to make it hot as the house, cause it don't have to be. The cars out there, but I like to, you know, I like to not have no condensation coming up off off the flow, off the concrete. But Sean got a heater in his garage. You know, his attached garages are different. Oh yeah, I know, Sean. It's pretty good. Pretty decent. It's decent in there. I ain't got to worry about nothing. You know. And then, you know, in the wintertime, I have a crate that's in the back of Beauty, and a crate that's in the back of the rental 2.0. Uh, the crate that's in the rental is in the. I mean, in the rental is where that crate is? In the garage, because the garage ain't gonna never get below freezing. And the crate for that I take out Beauty, which y'all know that's my detailing vehicle, is in the basement, in the laundry room. What'd you say? When that truck was cutting up this morning, them. That's funny. Drop that dough. Yeah. So, like I said, I hope everybody's staying warm. Cause it's cold out there, but it's gonna warm up starting tomorrow, man. 25, 30, 40. Yeah, which is cool. But like I mentioned earlier, man, right now for Saturday it's gonna be in the 40s, which is gonna be great. Cause last year wasn't real cold, but a lot of people had to stand outside, you know, to get in line for a minute. Oh, you go to laundromat on Mondays? Yeah, I go in the basement. I go in the basement, wash my clothes, dry my clothes. I probably ain't been to a washer in over 20 years. But I used to wash my when I worked in the steel mill. I used to go to the laundromat and wash my work clothes because I didn't want to wash them in my washing machine at the house because I would have messed it up. Mondays and Tuesdays, okay. But it's a washerette, a laundromat, washerette, laundrette, whatever you call it, by my house that has three special washers just for mill clothes because there's a lot of guys that work in the mill that have to wash their clothes. So, yeah. But when I was working in the mill, I just you got to keep your stuff clean, man. You can't be funky. You know what I'm saying? But I used to go there and wash and dry my work clothes, and it was for work clothes only. So got real dirty in the mill, guys. I mean, real dirty, dirty. But and they gave you so many clothes, guys. When I retired, I had about 5 sets of extra clothes because they give them to you every 3 or 4 months. You got, you know, and the company provides. You don't have to pay for them. Only thing you had to pay for toward the end of my career, you had to pay for your Metatart, your steel toe shoes, but you pay a fraction of what they cost. They supplemented you like half, but the clothes they give them to you. Man, I still got a bunch. They down in the basement, but yep. But man, all them clothes you had to wear because it was cold, it was hot, and then you had to wear your safety equipment on top of all them clothes. Man, please. You had to wear a face shield, aluminized coat for the sparks, and all that long gloves that come up to here, all that old say earplugs, you know, all that. Oh yeah, they brand new, Angela. I ain't never worn. I just when I cleaned out my locker, I just brought them home. And I had an extra pair of shoes that I had never worn, safety shoes that had never worn them. But I brought them with me because you got them, so I just brought them home. I got them stashed in the basement, in one of them totes. But you know, hey, that was that. That was 44 years of bill work, working at the bill. And back in when I first started, they didn't give you clothes. You had to get your own clothes. You know, your own. They gave you the safety equipment, but then they didn't give you like clothes, jackets and pants and all that. You know, now they do. So, like I said, I had a bunch of extra stuff when I retired. I cleaned my lock out. I had my car right outside the locker room and threw all that stuff in my car and brought it home. I still got my hard hat, guys, from when I was working. I had catfish on it. I had it dialed up. I showed it to y'all one day. I still got it. Like I said, I had that nickname since the 70s, high school. Yep. I had that nickname probably since 1969. It's a long time. But yeah, it's on my hard hat. But like I said, a lot of people, probably I say about 70% of the people that know me personally don't know my real name. All they know is catfish. You need to put the railroad stuff on eBay. Go ahead, man. If you can sell some of that stuff and get you a couple of dollars back, man, do that, man. I ain't selling none of my stuff. I'm keeping my stuff, man. I ain't selling Nathan, as they say, man. I'm keeping all my stuff. It's in a tote downstairs in the basement. Out the way, man. But they have some good Carhartt has some good turtleneck uh thermals, black. Oh my god, them things beautiful. I still got some brand new ones in the bag and number one. Actually, guys, I got a vest, a black, real thick vest with sleeveless. As I say, don't sell it because you need the memory. Guys, I might show it to you one time. I never had it on. We had a special something at the meal and they gave everybody one. You know, I customized all my stuff. I got catfish on everything. And it's a nice vest. I ain't never wore it. It's a black Carhartt bubble, like denim vest with the sleeves out. Just a vest. I ain't never wore it. What'd you say, Sean? Yeah, you right. I'ma just walk by right. But yeah, I ain't never wore it. Got a nice vest. I think we commemorated something, and they gave us special jackets and all kinds of stuff. I ain't never had it on, but I went and got it customized though. I customize everything, man. All my stuff got catfish on it, some kind of way. I used to have catfish on the Trans Am, guys, and messed around and let the plate get away. Yep, well, that's all right. That's all right. But I'm good though, man. But look out. I'm looking at the clock, man. It's 10:03. And we started on time tonight for the first time in a long time. I came on the air at 8 o'clock straight on the dot. But guys, I appreciate I ain't gonna say guys. Ladies and gentlemen, because there's some ladies in here. I wanna again thank each and every one of y'all for rocking with the kid, man. Because like I said, if it wasn't for you, it wouldn't be no Catfish Corner. Because y'all the ones watch the videos, like the videos, share the videos. Y'all been going along this journey with me. Be 8 years, January 26th. I'm going to see if I got a live that day. That would be kind of cool, though. Let me check real quick before I get out of here. That would be really cool. Let me see. Oh, wow. Nope. The closest date to that is the 26th. And oh, yeah. Guys, we hit another date. January 26th is a Sunday. That's when I shot my first video. January 26th, 2018. And we got a live, that's a Sunday. Yes! I'm going to title it 8 years on YouTube. My anniversary, my YouTube anniversary. Sunday Conversation with Catfish. My 8th year YouTube anniversary is going to be the name of the 26th. I'm looking at it now. That's cool. That's something to look forward to. Yeah, that's crazy, guys. 8 years. Man, time flies when you're having fun. With that being said, man, I'm finna get up out of here. First of all, I always salute my veterans every Sunday because freedom ain't free. Y'all keep doing what y'all doing so we can walk around and do what we got to do. All right, Red. Yeah, Angela, 8 years. Me and CJ started about the same time. Babes, good night. Good night, everybody. Well, yeah, like I said, if you got a beef with somebody, rolling along. Keep rolling, man. Like I said, if you got a beef with somebody, squash it because you'll feel better. But if it ain't going to, do whatever you need to do. That's all I'm going to tell you. And like I say, I always say this. Pass it forward if you can. All right, Angela. You too. Pass it forward if you can. You'll feel better. And with that being said, guys, I'm finna get up out of here. Just like that, this video is over. I will see you guys next Sunday. Same bat time, same bat channel. Talk to you later. Peace.